Good evening, everyone. The Escanaba 13 and 14-year-old junior softball team is hitting the ball well in the Little League World Series in Kirkland, Washington. The problem is somebody on the other team is ready to make a catch. That appeared to be the case tonight against Victoria, British Columbia. Bottom of the first inning, and Sam Connor is pitching for Escanaba, and Victoria's Stephanie Galatzine hits one to the fence in left field. Mackenzie Leisner will chase it down, relays it to Callie Heller, and in time to third base for Michelle Lefebvre to make the tag. This is a scoreless ball game. Top of the fourth, Victoria leads 1-0. Michelle Lefebvre off the second baseman. That's good for an infield single. She would steal second, and the tying run was in scoring position. But Escanaba's luck has not been that good, and J.J. Lavalette room service fly ball to the outfield for the third out. Escanaba's defense continues to play well. This is fast. Bang. Lefebvre makes the catch at third base as we take another angle of the action. Leisner with a catch in center field right there prevents a run from scoring, but Escanaba could not get on the board, and Canada won this game 6-0. Escanaba will not be able to win the World Series, but they get to keep playing tomorrow against the host Kirkland at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. A former Negaunee Diamonds and St. Norbert College baseball player was a key factor in the Stan Musial World Series that took place recently in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Tony Jandron was an outfielder for the Oswego Cats from the state of Illinois. Oswego finished third out of 10 teams in the event. Jandron was known as an infielder when he played for the UP and Wisconsin, but in this tournament he was the right fielder. This afternoon and this morning, Westwood defeats Gwynn 6-2. West Iron County does the same to Ironwood, and it was Iron Mountain 7 and Munising 1. The Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference announces its preseason football poll. 8 teams in the north, 8 teams in the south this year, with a few new teams from Ohio. Grand Valley State, 6 of the 16 first place of votes, leads the way. Wayne State second in the North Division with Hillsdale third, Michigan Tech 5th, and NMU coming in 7th place. Sailors and crews have been seeing various conditions on Lake Superior in the first 3 days of the 2012 Ensign National Championship Regatta. Winds this afternoon were around 10 to 11 knots, and the waves were up to 2 feet in the second of 3 races held, which made it interesting to see if I could get a steady shot. Here is a look from the top of the Landmark Inn in downtown Marquette. Not quite close enough, so let's get on a boat. An oarboat can be seen in the background as the race began. 385 Bonanza had an early advantage. A couple minutes later, 583 Green Dolphin took the lead. But a short time later, one of the Marquette boats, 1643 Irish Ice with skipper Neil Lynch, moved into contention before the first buoy. Everybody is trying to judge the best angle to take into that first turn. Certainly sets them out the rest of the way. This race was about 4 nautical miles long, and when the horn sounded, the winner was 1128 Pegasus with skipper Travis Van Nest. Irish Eyes was 6th. Racing concludes tomorrow as officials try to get 3 races done before the weather changes. Dylan Gordon, a sharpshooting guard from Ewan Trout Creek, the senior to be at ETC, won the 3-point shooting contest at the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan All-Star Game Saturday at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Gordon had 20 points in the first round, 19 in the second, and for good measure, he edged the top girls 3-point shooter 14-12 in a final showdown. Gordon was a UP Class D first-team player last season. Kearney NATO's Wade Shutter also was in the 3-point contest. Underclassmen are allowed to be in the 3-point contest. Kearney NATO's Lucas Morrow and Munising's Kenya Owens played in the boys' Class CD All-Star basketball game. Houghton's Talon Dillinger and Joey Carroll, along with St. Ignace's Lauren Goldthorpe and Engadine's Morgan MacArthur, represented the UP in the girls' All-Star game.